Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Pern XX TV. I'm your host, Pern, aka Jason, aka Pern. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, hit that follow button so you can participate in chat and all the subscription and bits and everything else. All the love and support always helps, always helps, always helps. I do this as a hobby, so I do this because I like to show my video games I'm playing. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing very well. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you are, welcome in, welcome in. Um, as you know, tonight we're playing uh, uh, the Outer Worlds. Yeah, the Outer Worlds. I promise you, we're playing video games here. Let's see. Trying to get it set up. Um, Outer Worlds is pretty fun. See what we got going on with the video games today. Nose itch. My allergies are killing me today, so please bear with me. So, is what it is. So if I start sneezing, I'm sorry. A little tired. What's going on? All right. Okay. All right. Well, it was acting up. There you go. Now it's not. Oops. Yeah, that's what I want. Anyway, welcome in, guys. Uh, this week I'm going to stream tonight, and then you're going to see me Friday night and Saturday night, and then my usual Sunday and Monday night. Yep, I'm going to be streaming those nights. If I don't, look at my Discord, !Discord, or it's in the description, and I will tell you otherwise. I promise I will. That's how I roll. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? We're here to play video games, so let's play some video games, huh? And continue. And remember to save often, because last night I lost about, I don't know, an hour to 45 minutes worth of stuff because and I had to go back and do it because everything went, power glitch, whatever. It happens. Wait a second. Look at my journal. Let me see. Huh. Whoops. Alright, keep doing that. Alright, let's... Whoops. Let's go to the groundbreaker. Alright.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
I think we arrived at the groundbreaker. Wasn't too far away.
We'll be here, Captain. Or
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here. Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson? Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh? Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
The Emerald... Whoa, that was weird. The Emerald Vale. Let me see. I need to go this way to leave.
Rizzo's lemon slap.
I mean, nobody bats an eye. I'm just walking around with a gun pointed in all directions. Nobody bats an eye. Or asks questions. Say, hey, who's that? Who's that lady with that gun? And she's shooting at random stuff too. Yeah, that's her. Emerald Vale, huh? I don't think I'm gonna
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Let me give you a nice little shout out. Bam! Follow big. Follow big. Big's an awesome streamer. Whoops. An itch. I'm looking for someone. See if I know where he's at. Holy crap. Well. And now I'm welcome here because I got you guys your power back. I don't want to walk that way. I want to walk that way. That way. Yeah, this way. Follow me. I should make that a command. Follow big. There you go. Yeah. Right about... That's ahead.
That's what you get.
They got the drop on us.
No, they didn't. I got the drop on them.
Don't mess with us.
I got the drop on them. They didn't get the drop on us. The kind of crack you smoking. I killed two of them before they started attacking. You know why? Because that's what I do. Oh. Guess I need to go up this way if I can. Oh. How the hell do I get up there? Well, this might require a little odd-ended work. Huh. All right. I must have been here before. Oh. That's why. I win. I win. I don't need no brain. I got my brain.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
I have skills to do. I'm just here to steal your stuff, you know. Because, you know, why not? map. Yeah, no, I'm never sure. All right. Well, I'm not here to steal yet. Ugh. Someone had a big problem in there.
What's the word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up! True professionals.
All right. He wanted to fight. Since he wanted to fight, I think I'll go ahead and do all that.
Here they come! In one piece?
Now we're getting to the part I like. Shooting people.
What was that? Looks like we're doing this.
Well, dumbass. Oh, you're back up. Okay. Not that I have a reputation for stealing. It's just that, well, I have a reputation for stealing. Hey, they're not going to need it where they're at. They're not going to need any of this stuff where they're at. I hear it. Where is it? I hear it. It's squeaking, chirping, and... You hear it too. Not just hearing things.
What was that? Jackass is incoming!
Jackass is incoming.
That's the last of him.
I like his attitude. Jackass is incoming. Yeah. There it is. I hear another one. There it is. It even gave me a special little cutscene for killing it. I'm the best darn sprat shooter in the world. They call them sprats for some reason. Not rats. Not pests, but, you know, sprats. Hey, I'm getting experience for killing these fuckers, too. Do you hear it? It's around. Oh, I swear I saw one. Or did I kill them all? The only good sprat is a dead sprat.
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
Those guys are either gonna try to shoot us or sell us something potent. Either way, should be fun.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think. No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me. Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
I could be an asshole. I could be an asshole. I could be a bitch. Or I could just be a jerk.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Well, I'm not on the ship, but I spoke to him anyway.
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy. Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion. Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer. I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me. Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony? And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Speaking of lost causes, there's something I've been meaning to get around to. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood. see, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. Yeah, exactly. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
What? What? Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. You're the boss. Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first. Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony. Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Oh, God.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else. That's what I've been saying.
All right. Well. It's a few conversations, right? That I probably... Whoa. You guys warped. Let's see. All right. Byzantium. 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 Huh. Interesting. Byzantium. So, I'm guessing my next step is Byzantium.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results. He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Interesting. Well. Bars.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Follow the trail. Who should I take with me? Whoa. I ain't ever been here before. Do
you mind? I'm meeting someone. Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium. Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really...
We've been shot at a lot.
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay. Yep, that's my ship I acquired. Whoa. Hi, guys. Whoa. You look mean. Oh. But I'm not gonna go ahead and shoot things up yet. Oh, a bucket. Huh. Everybody loves a little. They're staring at me again. That's kind of creepy. Well, that was fun.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean? Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Anti-cleospatial mass
That was
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
probably just shot.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all so very high level. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair.
I don't know what I'm in.
Medium face. Just like in
A
his
weird
poster.
bar.
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Yep.
Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Nice and easy.
Well, that was easy. Did I just kill him? I didn't even shoot him. Is he dead? Hello? Sir? Sorry? You guys saw nothing. Come on. You guys saw nothing.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every
I did not kill him with alcohol poisoning. Maybe I did. Maybe.
I love Byzantium.
Well, might be a little bit more than maybe. I didn't even have to shoot him.
What's gone into Bachmeyer?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The Minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
They're
for more.
Well, I did have to kill them.
Get tired of patrolling.
How did you get in
Go
here?
rough somebody up.
You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who
Sorry, I
doesn't
got
in his own
a
house
little bit
for
of
years.
munchies.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Wee. Yes, I did slaughter guards. They were in my way. You were in my way? Hey, where's the other one? Wasn't there 3? Oh, died with your ass in the air. Yeah. Look at all the shit they drop. Alright, let me see. Oh yeah. Can't forget to save. Don't want to lose an hour and a half of game time. Alright, but I will be right back. I need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. I promise I'm not running away. I'm back, bitches. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I've been pushing. But hey, I'm pushing someone's buttons all the damn time. Alright, let's resume. Journal. We'll do that next. Thank you.
There. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav. Now,
What'd you say?
excuse me. I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Talking to me? They talking to me like I'm some uncouth... Well, I am.
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
Holy shit. Well. So... creepy.
That's top-of-the-line equipment. Better than most hospitals.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen. To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen. My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough. I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. One of the two Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony. The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I had better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer.
Incoming!
Oh shit. What's shooting at me?
They won't try that again.
Well, our reputation with the board is decreased again. I'll be on one of those wanted posters before long. I don't think the board likes me at all anyway. Yeah. Nope, the board wants me dead. After the stunts I pulled.
What do you think you're doing? All right. I'll look the other way this time. I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Dead. Probably shouldn't shoot random barrels. Okay, log. Oops. Journal. Uh-oh. Well, I might have some answering to do. Aha! My knuckles pop. What up, G? How you doing? Do you think, it won't be long before they're ordered to, kill me on site, right?
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Suplight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics. You've arrived at the groundbreaker.
I'm pretty sure they don't have shoot on site. Maybe? I don't know. Well, let me go talk to this sublight lady. She might be pissed off at me now. First things first. Let me sell my junk. Oh. Hmm. Oh, these guys don't have an order to kill me on sight yet. Or else I'd be having a lot more fun right now. Excuse me. Whew. There we go. I think Ellie's going to be pissed at me. But I didn't give in to one of her theories. Or whatever her name is. Oh, Lilia.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I do.
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. I said get out. I said get out. Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. I said get out. Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. I said get out.
Wait, she owes me money. Bitch. Oh well. What's up, dude?
Sublight for life. Corporations never lifted a finger for me.
All right. Well, that takes care of that. Back to Byzantium. Time to visit Ellie's parents.
D&D Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I doubt we're in orbit, but
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposed to
Spacer's Choice Zero G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
wrong way.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Rizzo's knocking out all. A CCN 76.
All right, how does this sound?
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
I like her.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss! We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into, right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
I don't know about you, but that makes me feel better.
Can we talk?
Huh?
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'd love to know how you'd describe getting kneecapped. But I want to talk about me now. Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves. Something on your mind?
All right. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who's shooting our gun?
I've always loved that sculpture.
Oh shit.
It's an orrery. And you say that
Spacer's Choice
I
Freeze
only
Life
wish
Bread
they weren't
is
showing.
fresh because it was.
Oh.
Down there, the new ship.
I like elevator music. Oh, damn. This is the insurance agency, huh? What the hell? Where the hell am I going? Wait a second.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falskowood collection. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process.
Does that elevator
Then,
go back
once
up?
you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day
Unexpected noise
of your
at the
early
beginning.
retirement.
Security patrol.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you are
Sweeping the area.
That's what early retirement is. Well, I see lots of retirees. I must, well, Well, all right. I'm not sure if this is the right way I'm supposed to go. But it works. What hatch?
Patrol mode during security actions.
They haven't shot me yet. Oh, he's killing all the sprats.
Here they come! Here we go!
Systems with unexpected security threats.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be here yet. We'll figure it out.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors. Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins, a room full of murderous automechanicals, monsters hungry for human flesh, a hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course. To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Therefore, my, research. Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back. Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye. Something else? I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
I gotta find sprats and save sprats. Use.
Processing.
Incoming! Everyone all right?
I got enough to build my own robot. And then some. Oh, that one was dead. All right. Well, I just accidentally saved some rats, sprats, whatever the fuck they are.
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Ratitarium? Yeah. Is that what it is? You saw nothing. Trying to find an insurance agency. I don't know why they would be hiding from me. It's not like I have an unhealthy obsession with shooting things.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
No, I'm never sure about nothing.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, here you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
Look at her eyes. That was hilarious. Oh, sweet Jesus.
We're in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Sir, you have succeeded in making your computer concerned. Always shave. Be right back, though. To pee. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, by the way, I am going to shout out Ultima CJ. Whoops. He's a good friend of mine. Well, that I met online. Well, whatever. But anyway, he's a good guy. I want to show you a couple of. We're going to. Excuse me. On Steam, those are the that have Steam or whatnot. He made 3 games. He made a Destiny of a Wizard, a Destiny of a Wizard 2, and Destiny of a Wizard 3. They're great games. Although people, they get very positive reviews, stuff like that. They're great games. And people, there's not only negative reviews is the fact that they were made by RPG Maker. But this guy's a fellow streamer. So I'm always encouraging people to follow fellow streamers, especially fellow streamers who put love and work into making something, even if they have tools to assist them, like RPG Maker games or something like that. But if you play, if you see Destiny of a Wizard, you'll see it has voice acting. Voice acting isn't included in RPG Maker. That means he did that. That means he got hired people or had people do that himself. And stuff like that. So, you know, there may have had the RPG Maker help him create the game, but he created it, and you can, and when you play it, you see all the love and hard work they put into it. So, follow him and go check out those games on Steam. So, all right. Anyway, let's get back to the game, shall we? What is it I was doing? I'm not here to shoot people. Well, yes I am.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyway
This looks like the place.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting. Very well. But just this once. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Can we talk? You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Sure. You did my job, so here's your fee. Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble? You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you. You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
All right. I took care of that. Back to Barantium, that one place. Busy by. I got him! I killed him! Now he really is dead. Mosquitoes. Did you know mosquitoes kill more people than any other creature on the planet? Facts.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Even more than other people.
Please avoid damaging yourself.
Do 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 do. Bad to the bone. All right, let's see. Journal. Ah. Where am I going? Whee! So, what have you guys been up to? Yeah, me too. Hoping we don't get shot at this time. Well, it was good talk. They sure are talkative, aren't they? Sometimes you wish they'd just shut up. Hey, people just leave this shit laying around on the ground, huh? One man's trash and another man's treasure.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Ooh.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you.
Ooh.
You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
No tall shoes, though. I mean it.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know? If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. I don't know, I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant. I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch.
You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
I'm speechless.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? The one with the Spacer's Choice aficionado. Looked like she'd style her hair with engine grease. Doesn't she know the Spacer's chic look was last season?
Enough! You're standing right here.
Look.
Please don't point that at me.
I heard his insult. Asshole.
Spacer's Choice Cardigan.
Wait, what else?
I knew you'd be back. You were made for this business, kid. So what do you say? Are you ready to be a star? Space Pirates of Moros Prime is gonna be a hit. Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
How about I just leave on my ship? Sounds like a solid plan to me. Where am I headed? Oh.
Oh, boy. Look at you. I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm having trouble focusing on my work.
Ugh. That kind of hurt. This is going to be
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
What the? Check in on the date.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I don't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I'd get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person. My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself, someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
Wait, I'm here to look for something.
Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We got your punch right here. CNP pancake mix. That requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape. Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
CNP chicken and potatoes. At CNP, we know our CNP. Soft, sour, candy shell, aroma, sweet purpleberry flavored center.
Okay, Captain, she's gone. I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. She said, "Wow, new soap?" And I was like, "Yeah, rosish." Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarchist? Monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again, on account of the flowery soap. We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
Yeah.
It's all on your account, you know? Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met June Lay at all. I don't know nothing about the Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
My engineer is up in the clouds now. Oh, wow. All right. Well, that takes care of that one. Well, let's go snort some Byzantium.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Thank you. I got a doctor that smokes, a pirate that's scared of everything, an engineer that's in love with another girl, a preacher who's very violent, and a robot that's actually a cleaning robot. Yeah. All that. My little band of misfits.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket. Clear the roadway. Obstruction. Punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
This is a good game for fans of shooter looters. It's like Fallout 4, except with lots of space.
That had to hurt. Love a good brawl. Woo! Yeah, now that was fun.
Yeah, it was. Well, he died weird. Okay, that took care of outlaws. Hmm. Hmm. It's fun. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. This is a really fun game. I knew I'd run into marauders.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
I need your ammo. Or your your the stuff. Your armor. That's what I need. Whew. Knew I'd get it out eventually. Took me a minute, but I got it out. Whoops. I don't know if Steam still has their sale going on, but it's worth a pickup. I've had this game for a while. I mean, it's been on my backlog for a while too. Well, yep, I've already been here. Nice. All right. Well, since I've already been here, . Let's see. Where is the exit? Ah! If I knew where the exit was. I get turned around easily. Yes, I do. Even when something points out the obvious. Like, that's... My nose itches sometimes. Alright, well, I did that. Let's see.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
And I don't think these guys are very happy with me since
Good luck, Captain.
you know. Since I, you know, since I cut off their power. Yeah, and diverted it somewhere else. It went down? Oh, steam went down. Oh shit.
Huh? Show him.
Attack! Attack! Who goes?
Don't mess with us.
Oh, hey, dude. And right about there. Nope. As you can see, I've been here before. I mean, it's nothing important, but I have been here before. Where are the hostiles? In here? These are the hostiles? Nice. I think. All right.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Exactly. That's what I've been saying the whole time. They didn't want it gone. Why'd they?
Take your best shot, asshole!
We're the best there ever was.
I shot his legs off. Well, it's like they say. I keep clearing out all the marauders, but they keep coming back. It's kind of cool. No loss of loot. Sorry. Whoops. Bad. DM! Welcome in, DM. Let me get you a shout out here in a second. Oh! Ha! Well. I found the last mine from when I was here before.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Wow.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Huh? So, what have you guys been up to? I don't know either. Speechless? Well. So anyway, there was this one time at Baron Camp. No, wait. It was at Space Camp. Nothing? This is good music.
Why can't something exciting happen around here?
Maggie Cleo's level head. Feeling a little off balance? You need a level head.
I've always loved that sculpture.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters.
What can I do for you, darling? If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. For you, anything. Byzantium has lost its élan vital. I want... I'm not... Out? Yes, and... Anyway, I'm... You're very welcome. Oh, how grotesque. I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope. I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling? I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Hmm. Well.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Thank you.
your vodka after just the
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up. Ellie, my mind, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you?
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
Ah, that was a sneeze.
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself.
All right, Big. Thank you for coming in.
Spacer's choice.
I'll remember to say.
Have a look.
CNP Mere Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Ooh, you're here. It'll do a lot for my credit in the promenade if people see you buying something. So, what'll it be?
Rizzle's Purple Berry Crunch. And Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Oops. Ran all the way past it. There we go. Go to Cascadia landing pad.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
All right.
Remember, Sublight is not responsible for any loss of property incurred while patrons are on Fallbrook property. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Ah, that's where I need to go.
I think I figured out what you need.
Besides a smoke and some privacy?
Our crew's like a machine. All the parts got to work together or we'll shake ourselves. Get ready!
You're back in,
Everybody okay? Great. Where were we? Our crew's like a machine. All the parts got to work together or we'll shake ourselves to pieces.
I've never been good with metaphors, Parbody.
We need each other to work right. You need a team, and I need someone who'll be truthful with me. Even when it hurts.
The only thing I need is people staying that.
I don't think they like me here anymore.
Heard
What was
something.
that? Ellie, we gotta talk.
My second least favorite set of 4 words. Here we go.
You gotta stop treating me with kid gloves. I'm not gonna fall to pieces if you look at me sideways, and I'm not going away. It's fine if you don't like me, but we gotta find a way to work together. For the crew.
Never heard you sound this forceful. It's kind of refreshing.
All right.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I love Byzantium.
Goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it. One outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight. Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer. The raw contempt of an iconoclast. The brutish musk of a marauder, and the pièce de résistance, monster leather. 1 part mantiquine chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10. We're revolutionizing the fashion of Byzantium. Our work is anything but simple. We're artists. If we're not willing to risk our lives for the sake of art, we should get out of the business. Get this done for me, and I'll have you strutting about in a Jolicoeur original. You will be the envy of Byzantium.
All right. Well, this is where I'm going to call it today. And as I said earlier, we're going to go raid Ultima CJ. Whoops. There he is. All right. Other than that, I will be back. As I said earlier, I'm going to be back Friday and Saturday night this week, and then my usual Sunday and Monday night streams. So other than that, you guys take care. You guys be safe, and I will see you on the flip side.
Hello, Pen. How you doing? How are you doing? Hello there. Good luck. I think that's your favorite. I've seen you use that emote a lot. Is that your favorite emote? Good and yes.